problem with the car, it don't start. I've checked all the electrics so far, right up to the coil, so I'm actually getting a spark. So the sparks are right up there, so that's good. I think the problem is actually in the distributor. There is actually a magnetic pickup. I know it went once before. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly take all these plugs out, and I will check the timing just to make sure all the timing's okay. The reason I want to take this off is I want to make sure that the timing is set at top dead centre on number one, because you can quite easily get it 180 degrees there, but I don't know how it can be because well, let's get something to put these in. These are little nuts I machined up years ago. Nice, isn't they? Let's go and get a little cup or something. Right, what I'll do, I'll just whiz all these plugs out. I have to use this spanner I bent up sort of years ago, but yeah, it's a bit weird, but it actually works. Nice new plugs are put in there, but smell a bit of petrol. I should put that in a safe place there. I'll just take these out and I'll whiz the rocker box cover over. And I should better crank it over enough just to have a look at the number one. Make sure number one's in the firing position. There's petrol in it as well. Yeah, petrol-y. So there's definitely a spark issue. This last one out. These headers on here, I'll just put that on the floor for a minute now. They were actually perfect, but then I changed the heads. And two of the spark plugs from the other bank. It's over in that corner there. I have to go underneath to get them. So no problem. Right, let's get all these out. Take that breather out of the way. Oh, that spanner, I dropped this one down there. Wouldn't believe it, would you? Yeah, I'm sure you. Oh, there you go. Studs come out. Just on this around. Funny now, when you get a car like this, you end up making some of these little silly little tools like this one here. It's just a socket, an extension, a bit of tape around it, but I know it fits every time, so it's all good. There's the washers, get the washers out of that one. Well, I'll put that in a safe place. Right, let's whiz this off. Right, what I might do is just go on the other side quickly. I'll take two more plugs out. Then I can bar it over and get it into number one. Go the other way. Well, you won't be able to see much there, but I'll just quickly whiz these two out. Right, all plugs are out. Well, I don't know if you can see, but these are the ones we want to concentrate. This is number 1 cylinder. I want to make sure they're both rocking and it's up to the centre. Right, so I'll show you what I've done. That's definitely at the top of the centre there because they've got play on them. And the timing mark, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Timing mark there is on 30 degrees. Right, that is the timing, initial time I'm going to set it at. There's no advanced retard on this because I've actually locked the distributor out. Now it'd be interesting to see where number 1 is. Right, let's put you back. I'm not sure how clear you'll be able to see this, but I've marked it before. That's number 1. I've just double checked the lead goes to there. And so the actual rotor arm should be pointing there. I'll put another mark down the bottom. I'll get my stupid end out of the way. You see it? So just sort of there. So with it sort of 30 degrees, that rotor arm should be pointing there. So what I'll do, I can't actually set the camera up at the moment so you can see what I'm doing. Right, so just take this stripper cap off and have a quick look. Don't know how well you can see this. Obviously, it's a rotor arm. It's pointing there. It's actually pointing to there, so that's in the right position. I think the problem is that little pickup. So I'm going to pull the distributor out, I think. Pull it out and we'll have a look, see what we got. Looks all right in there, doesn't it? Don't know how much you can see, but that nut there, I've got this little special spanner that goes on it. So there's a spanner with a T-bar on it. I can't really video. All I'm going to do is undo that nut. I can do it. Undo the nut, take the clamp off and pull the distributor out. Alright, should just come out now. Right, that's the distributor, obviously. That's the little problem there. I can't feel not really much of a resistance there. A little bit. So I've ordered a new one of these. They should be coming in a couple of days. And then we put it on. I'll just take the distributor cap off. Not distributor cap, rotor arm off. No, I don't feel a lot of resistance there. So hopefully it's just that. Right, I've got the new part. I'm just feeling like there's a little bit of rust in there, but it's not affecting anything else. But there's hardly any resistance on that. So what I'm going to do, I'll take this one, old one out. I've got a new one here. It looks exactly the same. The only difference is the wires are different colours, but I can sort that out. When I put it on the car, I'll actually sort that out. So I'm going to replace this. Be interesting to see. I know that one's loose, I just loosened it. because to see how much difference it makes. So I'll carry on just taking this out. I'll just put the nut on that one, that's the old one. That's the old one. Take that out. A bit rusty, isn't it? All this looks a bit rusty, and you might have noticed it hasn't got any springs or anything on it. Advanced retard. It's because it's all locked out. It's all locked out at 30 degrees or whatever it was. Right, snippy snip. Do need this gator. I can clean all that up in a minute. I'll put that down there and clean it up. Right, so we've got the new one, the old one. Right, I won't bother filming it, but what I'm going to do now, I'm going to clean it all up. And I'm going to start putting it back together again. Oh, I don't know if you can see, I'll give it a bit of a clean up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean all these roses up. I've done that one, I've just marked that at the top there with a marker pen. Mark it a bit more so I can see. Just so that I know I've been all the way around. So that one's done. I'll just do this one. Right, see on, you can see on there's a bit rusty. I'm just going to put some rust cleaner on it, rust converter. I know it's a bit sort of pain, I shouldn't really do it, but don't want to go rusty, do we? Right, I'm just going to use a little drop of this. Well, that's a bit over the top, but there you go. Frying things, isn't it? Give it a little squirt in there. I can just dab a little bit on there now. Right, that's that done. So looks like a bit left. Right, I need to just get it back together again there. So that's the new pickup, which is the same way as that. This is the magnet that goes underneath it. Don't know where you can see that, but it says orange stripe, black stripe, black stripe. So it goes under that way like that. It goes on top. And it all goes back in. Simples. Right, it's all done, all tightened up. As the instructions said, put a little bead of silicone around there, which I have. I've just wiped it back off. You can actually feel the resistance on there now, so I think it might work. I'll tell you what I did find. I'm not going to show you or not. Not sure. Let me see it or not. This is the old one. See on there it's all cracked? Those little cracks. So maybe, can't really see it that well. Here it goes. Maybe that was the problem, maybe not. Anyway, what we'll do now is let that dry overnight, and tomorrow we'll stick it back in. Well, I did manage to sort these wires out. Actually put a new plug back on it. And what I did find, I'll show you in a minute, with this plug that it goes into on the car, the connections look a little bit rusty, so I'm going to give them a bit of a clean up. Right arm, I'm just going to put that on there. You can't mess it up. I'll just drop the screw on the floor. Because if you look in there, there's a square peg and a round one. And if you look on here, you've got a square one and a round one. So I'll just quickly put that on, so everything's all ready to go now. I'll try and get the distributor in. That piece there, little slot, you can see it, that's the like an extension piece, and that is for the oil drive or the oil pump. So I've got to get that in line. So I haven't moved the engine, so everything's all in place at the moment. So well, I've just rolled up a little piece of emery cloth or a wet and dry. Just going to poke it in there, give these a clean out. Right, it's all back together under the bonnet. Just giving the battery a bit of a charge. And we'll leave that for a good few hours. Then we come back and crank it over. Right, the plan today is to see if I can get the car actually started. Now, unfortunately, I can only let it fire up because the garage doors, I've actually sealed them up for the winter. So there's no sort of air coming through, and this whole garage is actually quite sort of airtight. So what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to put the battery on, connect it up, just crank it over a few times, just get some more pressure up. Then I'll put the plugs back in, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I don't think you'll be able to see much, but I'll show you what I'm doing anyway. I've got these are brand new plugs. I did last time, did get them last time. They're nice and dry, nice and clean. I'll get these 4 in this side. A couple of them are a little bit tricky, but we'll see. I had to use a well, I know you won't be able to see it, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the back of the car, turn the power back on, and we just put a bit of fuel. I'll actually turn the fuel on, just make sure there's no leaks. Then we go for, see if it fires. Like I say, if it does fire, I'll only let it run literally for a few seconds because it'll probably kill me otherwise because there's no extraction in this garage. Right, let's go and get some fuel on. Right, I'll give it one more go. I didn't have the fuel pump on, but there should be enough fuel in there to make it work. Right, let's have another go. Well, not sure what's going on here. Well, thanks so much for watching. Nothing really happened and I didn't actually get where I wanted to be. So I'm going to end the video now. Well, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully on part 2 we'll get it going again. So I'll go on eBay, see if I can get a new distributor, a new coil. Right, I've just been on YouTube and find out how you test the coils, if they're good or not. All I really want to do, because I don't really understand a lot of these settings, is that one, the readings, the resistance on this one, different from the brand new one. So I'm assuming the brand new one should be okay. That's a positive and that's a negative. So the chap on YouTube says set your meter at 200. That's simple, I know that's ohms. So we check the first one, brand new one. That's 0.9. 1.1, so not a lot of difference here. I don't really know what that means. And it says go on to 20k, so we're going to go primary, secondary, that's it, secondary? No, the primary one is there, that's it. So let's just see what this one reads. 5.15. 4.94. So there's a difference. Is that good or bad? No idea. I think the best thing to do is just stick it on and see if it works. Right, got a coil in. Just got a temporary lead coming out of the coil at the moment. It's a spark plug. This is the wire going to the MSD. See if I touch it on there. Should we get spark? Right, so that's working all right. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that coil. Yeah, it looks nice shiny one there. Right, I suppose the best thing to do is charge the battery up again and give it another go. Right, I'm just going to try the fuel on first. Just put the fuel on, then I should get in the car and try and start it. If it just fires, it's fine. If it doesn't even fire, I'm going to have to put it away for the winter anyway. Time's getting late, so I'll do it in the new year. But I think it must be the MSD. Everything else is all new. It's all timed up, everything's good. So let's try the fuel first. Well, I'm just going to try the fuel. I think the water pump and the fans on at the same time anyway, but I can't work out which switch it was. Just quickly give it a try. Oh, that's good, no leaks. Right, what I've done, I've just taken the spark plug leads off, taken the bolts out with the rocker cover on. I'll just take the stud girdle off. I think 9/16, if I remember rightly. God, tight. What is that tight? There's always a big argument about putting cars away for the winter. Some people say, oh no, you've got to just keep turning them over, but I'm not so sure about that. Like I say, it's a big argument, but I reckon, why wouldn't you want to leave one of your valve springs all compressed up for the winter? Don't know. So what I want to do now, this is number one. Now I'm just going to get it on top dead centre for number one. The reason is, so when I come to do the valves again next year, it'll be easier to start. See how much that is compressed? So do you want to leave that there for the whole year? Well, I don't think so. Let's get close enough to timing marks. Right, that's it. Set it top dead centre, number one. They're both rocking. It's actually on the timing mark as well. Let's set it on 32 degrees. I don't think that's before. It was actually, I thought it was properly set. It was 180 degrees out. So that's fine now. All I need to do is back all these off. Once they're backed off, I can do the other side. Well, let's back all these off. I did just do this one. So the rocker's all nice and loose. Nice and loose. So that's under compression there. Can you see it? Well, I don't know, I'm going to get a ratchet. It'd be much easier, wouldn't it? Hang on. Well, that's it, all tucked up for the winter. All the doors all sealed up, all taped up because it's a wooden garage. All the valves have all been backed off. Show won't start. Still, I just need to get an MSD now. I wonder what Father Christmas will bring me. Maybe he'll bring me one. Well, that's it. Well, thanks so much for watching, and see you again shortly. Bye now.